Let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart, facing comfortably forward. Knees relaxed, slightly bent. Bring the hips forward so the tailbone points towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Pull the chin down and in just a bit. Let your shoulders sink down and roll forward, bringing the arms around just slightly in front and away from the body. Breathing in and out through the nose. And as you breathe in, let the abdomen expand outward, drawing the breath all the way down. We then pause, and then with the exhalation, the abdomen compresses back towards the spine, pushing the breath up and out. And we pause again before the next inhalation. And with each breath, try to slow it down a little bit more, a little deeper, a little longer. Just relax into that moment, focusing on the breath, focusing on the quality of the air as it enters and exits your nostrils. Just let all the other thoughts just disappear, float away. Don't fight with them. Don't try to force them away. Just change your focus a little bit, knowing that you'll deal with those thoughts later. Bring your focus to your feet. Feel the soles of your feet touching the ground. Feel that energetic connection all the way to the center of the earth. Feel the earth rising up to support you, merging with you. Become aware of that sense of strength and resilience that you have. A giant tree, roots going deep into the earth, at the part above the earth, strong but supple. Take a couple more nice, long, deep breaths. Let's take a nice couple of cleansing breaths. So we're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. One more. Good. Bring your arms up. Bend at the elbows like a 90-degree angle. We're going to hold the arms at that level. The top of the arms. The forearms are just going to move back and forth. Palms facing down. Try not to. Some of you are doing this. I want you to hold the elbows so that they stay right where they are, and you're just moving the forearm. Obviously, if you're feeling discomfort or pain, limit the motion or allow your arms to move a little bit. Find that ability to be in your comfort zone. Good. Now turn your palms towards you. Do the same thing. Trying not to drop the elbows. One more time. Good. Drop it down, shake them out a little bit. And we're going to do something similar to Heart to the Sky, but again, we're not going to move the bicep, tricep area along. We're going to keep the elbows the same part. We're going to put palms towards us. We're going to reach in, touch the chest, and then reach out. The elbows stay in the same position. Breathe in as you go out. Breathe in. Breathe in as you come in. Breathe out as you go out. One more time. Good. Now turn so your palms face outward. Do the same thing. Now palms facing straight up. Again, trying to keep the elbows the same place. Here, you're going to feel it much more in the shoulder blades. Opening the chest, pushing the shoulder blades together, and then collapsing the chest, separating the shoulder blades. One more time, then we're going to flip the hands over. Last one. Good. Shake it out, move the shoulders around. Do some nice shoulder rolls. Up the back, down the front. Accentuate it by turning the hands as you do it. And reverse. Up the front, down the back, opening the chest. Good. Alternating shoulders. Just nice and easy. And reverse. Bring your hands behind you, palms together, fingers pointed towards the ground. Bring them up as high as you can comfortably. So if this is not comfortable for you, keep them lower, but bring them up as high as you can comfortably bring them. Drop your chin to the chest. Let the back of the neck stretch out. Just breathe into it, relax. Stand up nice and tall and just let the head rest on your chest. The chin rest on your chest. Pull the elbows back a little if you can. Good. Now roll the head gently so the ear faces your left shoulder. Looking up just slightly, lifting the chin just slightly. Feeling that stretch all along the right side of your neck. Try not to lean. Again, standing tall and just resting the head towards the left shoulder. Drop the head slowly back down to the chest. Relax there for a moment. And then roll it down so the ears pointing to the right shoulder. Lift the chin just a bit. Feel the stretch along the left side of your neck. And roll gently, chin back to the chest. Drop the arms down, let them relax. Keep the chin on the chest. Let the shoulders roll forward just a bit. Bring the hands up, palms facing down. Look over to the left side and roll your thumbs up and back as far as you can comfortably. Breathe out, come back to the center, come back to neutral position. Breathe in as you rotate down and back as you look to the right. Back to neutral. Slowly side to side. One more time each side. Come back to neutral, drop them down. Palms up as they come up as you breathe in. Interlacing the fingers, breathing in, roll the hands in front of the face, up and slightly behind you as you follow it with your eyes. You're leaning back just slightly, and then sweep down. So breathe in. Pause, get a little extra stretch here. Breathe out. One more time. Good, and we're going to do it again, but we're going to do a slight variation. So we're going to come all the way up behind us, following the eyes. Now hold your breath and look forward. Feel the stretch in the back of the neck. And breathe out down. Good, breathe in. All the way up. Hold the breath, look forward. Breathe out as you come down. One more time. Good. Put your hands on your hips. Step out to a little wider stance. Hip rotations. No matter which direction. Try not to move the head, the shoulders. One more time, and then we're going to reverse. Good. Slow it down. Take a fist, the knuckles of your hands rub up and down either side of the spine. And tap with the back of your hands up and down that same area. Good, and turn the fists over with a looser fist so you have some space in the palm. Get all along the top of the glute muscle here. From the hips to the spine, but not on the hips or the spine. Not on any muscle, not on any bone, staying right on the muscle. Good, come around the front, the leg crease. A little wider stance, you can bend down a little bit. Really focus on that crease, go up and down with that loose fist. Area is called the quad or the leg gates. Slow it down, come to a stop. Bring your hands now down to your knees. Palms go just above the kneecaps so the fingers wrap onto the kneecaps themselves. Just bend it down a little bit, but staying a little upright, not completely bent. So you're not completely bent over like this, if you can help it. Stay upright a little bit. Rotate the knees forward, to the sides, as you circle them around, out and around. Make these circles only as big as you can comfortably. And when you go back, make sure not to lock the knees out. Keep them nice and loose. One more time, we're going to reverse. So they both come in and back and around. Good. Now bring your feet as close together as you can comfortably so the knees touch. The knees are going to turn together. One direction, doesn't matter which. And reverse. Good. Rub with the palms right above the knees. And just stop for a moment, see if you can feel the energy coming out of the palms, the Gong points, filling the knees with a warm, loving light. Good. And you've got the bone here, and you've got the muscle here. Right in between, there's like a little groove. We're going to put our thumbs right in that groove, and we're just going to massage it up and down. Pushing slightly back into the muscle rather than pushing onto the bone. Good. Come up. Tap on just above and the outside of the knees. Now on the inside, bang on muscle. Come back up to the quad. Good. Let's do stepping over a stone. So you can start with whichever leg you want. The opposite leg becomes your post leg. So you're going to put all your weight into that leg. You're going to lift as you breathe in, and then you're going to open the quad, put it down. So you imagine there's a big rock here, and I got to lift, step over it, and down. And we switch. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. If you need a chair or something or wall to balance against, that's fine. The whole idea here is to try and open up the quad, stretch out the psoas, the iliacus muscle. One more time each side. All right. Having your feet fairly close together. We're going to clear to the lungs. So as we breathe in, palms up, we're going to rise up as high as we can on our toes. Hold that just for a moment. Breathe out as you go down. Pause. Breathe in. Come on up. When you get to this point, if you can then kind of hold it for a moment and then just lift a little bit higher and then breathe out as you go down. One more time. Good. Keep sinking down. Bring your feet a bit wider so you can comfortably squat down. Hands in front of you if you can. Otherwise, you can just put your arms on your legs. The idea here is we're going to bounce. And as we bounce, feel the knees and the ankles loosen up. Good. Now, driving with your legs. Don't use your lower back at all. Push yourself straight up. Nice. So now we're going to do Phoenix flying. So rather than coming up on straight up on the toes and lifting the whole body like we did, we're going to let the knees go forward as we lift our heels off the ground. As we lift the heels off the ground, our wings come up, and then they settle back down when the feet go flat. We breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Good. Just kind of move the legs around a little bit, loosen everything up. We're going to go into bow stance. So we're going to step forward with our left foot. The right is back, turned at about a 45-degree angle. Switch around the side. We're going to make claws. With our right hand, we're going to push around and up, in the up position where the left hand is low and coming around, and look over your shoulder. Then come back to neutral. Breathe out as you go around. Breathe in as you come back to neutral. Dragon presents its claws. One more time. Good. Now switch feet. Get yourself settled in the bow stance. Notice when we do the bow stance, we leave space between them. We don't do it too close, so you're not standing on a rail. Got the rail going between your legs. We're going to come across with our left hand as our right hand moves low into the back. One more time. Good. So now we're going to do it alternating. A little more difficult. So we're going to turn to the side, get into the bow stance, and turn. Come back to the center, turn to the opposite side. Breathe into the center, breathe out as you go to the sides. Lean into it a little bit. Find that comfort zone that just where it just all kind of feels really nice. Nice big stretch. One more time each side. Good. Come back to the center, bringing down the heavens. Breathe in. Breathe out. Twice more. Breathe in. Last one. Now we're going to do one more where we go up on our, raising our heels up, but this time we're going to leave the hands down. We're just going to come up on the heels, raise the heels off the ground, hold it for a moment. Then as you breathe out, just let your whole body relax and kind of be like jello and just kind of shake. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth in this one. So breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time. Actually, let's do it a few more times. So really try to feel the vibration when your heels hit the ground. Feel the vibration coming up from the soles of your feet, the heels, all the way up the legs, into the torso, and even up to the head. So let's do it 3 more times. Breathe in. Don't come down so hard that you hurt yourself, but just enough so you can feel the vibration. Breathe out. Last one. Good. Step out to a little wider stance. Bring the hands around, bring them back, and then forward with claws. Add your hips to it. So the hips go back as the hands go forward. Hips come forward as the hands go back. So it goes palm up as they go back, palms down as they come forward. So we're rotating the entire arm, not just from the wrist. One more time. Good. Going to a little wider stance now. Palms up in front of you. Teacups. So the hips are back, hands are forward. Hips come forward, that pulls the hands back. We rotate them in and then towards the outside, fingertips pointing towards the side. Then the hips go back, the hands come in front of you. We lean back as the hips come forward, hands go over the head, go around in a circle and come back to space. We just do that nice and slowly. Trying to keep the palms facing the ceiling the entire time, but if you don't worry about it. Try to focus on the palms. Be aware of where the palms are. So if you turn them down, you realize, whoops, I've turned them down, I got to get them back. Just get into a nice flow here. Make sure the entire body gets involved. Don't allow it to frustrate you. Just enjoy it. Be aware of your body. Be aware of your palms. Don't worry if everything isn't properly aligned. Biggest thing here is just to get into the flow. So it all just feels very natural, easy. One more time around. And come back to the beginning. Good. Let's do separating heaven and earth. So right hand, palm down, fingers towards the center. Left hand comes up the body, palm up. Rotates in front of the face. Pushes the two apart. You hold your breath for just a second. And we breathe out as the hands come back towards each other. Back of the hands cross. And then we switch. Breathe in as you come together. Breathe out as you push apart. Pinkies turn towards the body as you come down, so the back of the hands cross. And then we switch. Breathe in. Pause. Breathe it out. Pause. One more time each side. Good. Bring the hands down in front of you, palms down. A little wider stance. We're going to shift our weight to the side. That moves the hands to that side. Then they're just going to go forward a little bit. Then as we shift, notice the hands come to the opposite side. Then we bring them in a little bit. Back and forth, nice and slow. Imagine you've got a cloth under your hands and polishing your tabletop. Notice it's going to take almost no effort at all. hands just kind of float side to side and then float out back. See if you can feel something of substance under your hand. Forget about the cloth. See if you can feel that, the hardness, the coolness of that tabletop. One more time, we're going to come back to center. We're going to reverse directions. So we're going to come across the body. Now we're going to go the opposite direction. One more time, go back to center. Good. Again, we're going to hips forward and back. Hips go back as the hands come forward. We're then going to bring them out. Hips come forward as the hands come back, palms up. Come around the abdomen, then they turn palms down as they float back out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, feel, or attempt to feel the surface as your hands go out, especially. This is two-handed pebble in the pond. So if you imagine your hands running along the surface of the water, imagine the little ripples, the little waves being caused as you push the water out. And then you're gathering that energy and pulling it back into the body. We're taking energy that no longer serves us and sending it out as those little ripples. And then we're gathering fresh energy, bringing it into the body, into the lower dantian. One more time. Bring it in, step in a bit. With your left hand, palm up, go out, scooping up the energy, bring it down into the heart. As that hand goes down, now your right hand goes out and scoops. So we get this like water wheel, gathering energy and bring it into the middle dantian. Try not to go too fast. Try to slow it down, breathing it in. One more time around. And both hands down. Walk it in a bit, palms facing down. See if you can feel the energy coming out of your palms. Step out a little wider. We're just going to push down. See if you can feel resistance as you push down. And then just float upward. Breathe out as you go down. Breathe in as you come up. Make sure you're not leaning forward. Some teachers have said, imagine you got your hands on the heads of two tigers. So you feel resistance both when you're pushing down and when you're coming back up. One more time. Good. Now we're going to step up with our right foot and raise our left hand. Just want to come in a little bit. We're going to step up and down and switch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Figured this was appropriate today. Cloud. One more time each side. Good. Hands down, turn palms up, and bending at the elbows. Have them come up. Then the forearms and pinkies come together. And the shoulders to roll forward. Scoop the hands. Bring it into the heart. And with the leading with the fingertips, we go out, separate and down. We breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out all the way down. One more time. Good. Bring the feet fairly close together. Right hand palm up, below the lower dantian, lower than the belly button. Left hand scoops outward, thumb and first finger separate. And then as we breathe out, the thumb faces the center line of your body as it floats down. When we get to the bottom, we switch. Breathe in. Pause. Breathe out. Pause. Breathe in, gathering that energy. And try to feel that energy coming out between the space between the thumb and the first finger. Chinese refer to it as the tiger's mouth. Close your eyes, see if you can feel where the hand is by the energy coming out of the tiger's mouth and interacting with your central line. Balancing the energies of the three dantians. One more time each side. Finish with one palm over the other, doesn't matter which, by interlacing either the webbing of the thumbs or holding at the wrist. Right about the area of your belly button, or just a little bit below. Feeling that energy coming out of your palms, filling your abdomen with a warm, loving light. And then that energy starts to spiral down your legs and up your torso as you just relax and let it move you. As it moves through your body, removing any darkness, any energetic stagnation or blockages, dispelling negative thoughts and emotions, until every part of your body to glow with this energy. And let that loving light expand beyond your physical body, encasing you in a protective cocoon. And as you float weightlessly inside this cocoon, become aware what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath, gather those energies, those feelings, and take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.